Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Hours ago, Senator Rochas Okorocha, representing Olu West, had called out Nnamdi Kanu, saying that the reason why the Igbos seem to have followed up on Nnamdi Kanu was simply because Nnamdi Kanu saw a loophole and capitalized on it. Quite a lot of things he said. For further information on that, just check our video feeds, you'll get that. But right now, the indigenous people of Biafra have decided to in hot dimension. They have decided to also release some classified information that most Imolites, most Igbos, most Southwesterners are not aware of. Before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Let's quickly head into the news. Where the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has accused the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, of forcibly taking land belonging to others to enrich himself and his family during his administration. The pro-Biafran group also described the senator representing Imo West Senatorial District as selfish and hypocritical, adding that he ran the state like a private estate. Ima Powerful, the spokesman for the separatist group, stated this in reaction to Okorocha's comment that indigenous people of Biafran leader, that's Nnamdi Kanu, capitalized on the pains of the Igbos of southeastern Nigeria. In a statement issued on Wednesday, Powerful said the attention of the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, ably led by our great liberator and prophet Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the laughable, disgraceful, and unguarded statement coming from the former governor of Imo State, that's Rochas Okorocha, claiming how the indigenous people of Biafra operate and convinces youth in our region. Okorocha tried everything he could as a governor of Imo State to stop the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, in Imo State, which he failed, and now he has started dancing like a madman by including the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, in his infamous statement he was using to deceive the gullible minds in the state, thinking he can be allowed to use the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, for political gains. Okorocha was one of the most unfortunate things that happened to Imo State. Okorocha was one of the most unfortunate things that have happened to Imo State. His infamous administration as Imo governor is better forgotten. Nigerians know him for whom he is, a hypocrite and selfish political fraudster. He should not play his evil politics close to indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob. Okorocha collected many lands belonging to the people of Imo State by force, converted same into his personal property because he was running Imo State as a private estate. His atrocities in Imo State are pursuing him and his families, including his son-in-law Uche Nwosu, because he could not advise his father-in-law to allow people their ancestral lands and homes. This will continue to haunt them till eternity. Okorocha started this ranting during the Jamboree declaration he did in Abuja and mentioned the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, to appeal to his gullible audience. Since he had decided to use the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, as a campaign slogan, let him prepare well. Okorocha arrested our women in Imo State, thinking he can break the spirit of the indigenous people of Biafra and their followers. The present administration in Imo State collected people's land he took from them by force and handed back to the owners. Since then, Okorocha hasn't been himself. He started sponsoring unknown, that's UGM, and cannibalism in the entire region, but will soon expose but we will soon expose him. Hey, this one is big, oh. All right, but let's begin to bisect this thing that Ima Powerful, the spokesperson to the indigenous people of Biafra, has said. He started with the fact that according to Ima Powerful, who is the spokesperson of indigenous IPOB, he said that to start with, Okorocha took people's land, which means he took people's land and turned it to a private business, himself and his family members and in-laws and all that. He didn't stop there. Mapa didn't stop there. He still went further to give a plus. I'll call it a plus to Governor Hope Uzodinma, saying that this present administration have now decided to take back those lands and give it to the rightful owners. He said ever since then, Senator Rochas Okorocha has been dancing and ranting and getting very vexed. He said, "What? That since Okorocha have decided to use IPOB as a campaigning tool, that should get ready." But there's something he said that caught my attention, and I'm going to quote it. I think it's the last paragraph. He said that the present administration in Imo State collected people's land he took from them by force and handed back to the owners. Since then, Okorocha hasn't been himself. He started sponsoring UGM and cannibalism in the entire region, but we will soon expose him. Now, this is about not the first time they said the governor of Imo State, that's Governor Hope Uzodinma, had mentioned that he's going to, in his that January speech, that he was going to expose or mention names of those causing insecurity in Imo State, of which at some point he declined. He wanted peace to reign. He didn't mention names. But Ima Powerful is helping him to cap it up. Although the media person to Governor Hope Uzodinma showed more light towards this family, the former first family of Imo State. But right now, Ima Powerful is just lending the team gospels, so that this whole insecurity, that is not on, it's not unpolitical, it's not true, it's not normal, and it's not uh, it shouldn't be tagged to IPOB. It has a lot of political undertones, and those in the political atmosphere in Imo State are aware of it. And it's now saying that ever since they've been recovering some of this property meant for or gotten by Rochas Okorocha, meant for the people of Imo, that they have now started retrieving it back from him. He has started getting angry. Don't forget that he actually declared his intention to run for presidency, and Ima Powerful called that declaration jamboree. My God, talk about sarcasm. But right now, well, Ima Powerful said that since he had decided to use IPOB as a campaigning tool, he should get ready. Honestly, I wouldn't have advised any politicians to go near one feet close to doing anything campaign to IPOB. These guys don't. What they want is their thing, Biafra. Don't try to use them to do a campaigning tool. If you have to, then you must actually dance to their tune. It's quite a lengthy one, though. Let's meet in that comment section. What's your take?